So I'm sitting in church yesterday, and at the end of the service, we sing this song that's new to me, and it comes out of Psalm 130. Now, if you know anything about these encouragement videos and about me, you know that I've spent a lot of 2020 reading through this book of Psalms. So I went to Psalm 130 because I wanted to remember what it said, and it's a really good psalm. I mean, all the psalms are good, right? But this is a really good psalm for us as we start a new year coming out of a pretty crazy year. So let me just read it for you, and then I'm just going to make a few comments, and I would encourage you actually to go back and read it yourself here when I'm done. But here's what it says. This is Psalm 130. Out of the depths I cry to you, O Lord. Lord, hear my voice. Let your ears be attentive to my cry for mercy. If you, Lord, kept a record of sins, Lord, who could stand? But with you there is forgiveness, so that we can with reverence serve you. I wait for the Lord. My whole being waits, and in his word I put my hope. I wait for the Lord more than watchmen wait for the morning, more than watchmen wait for the morning. Israel, put your hope in the Lord, for with the Lord is unfailing love, and with him is full redemption. He himself will redeem Israel from all their sins. So I just look back at verse 1 there, and it says, out of the depths I cry to you, O Lord. Man, if you're coming off a year where you have felt like it's just been one new depth after another, perhaps you can identify with the feeling of this psalm, of crying out to the Lord in the midst of just a difficult time. I mean, you could almost just rephrase that. Out of the depths of 2020, I cry to you, Lord. And then he asks for the Lord's mercy. Notice too what he does next. He talks about his own sin and asks the Lord for forgiveness. Man, as we start a new year, that's the posture we need to be in. Recognizing that, we've been in a really weird place, a really difficult place for many of us. But rather than looking at outside sources for help or for hope, we look to ourselves and recognize our own need for forgiveness first, and then we turn our eyes to the Lord for hope. We look to him for forgiveness, then we look to him for hope. Because it says in verse 5 after that, I wait for the Lord, and in his word I put my hope. So as we start a new year together, my encouragement to you is one, recognize your own need for forgiveness. Every day we need God's mercy and his forgiveness. And then ask yourself, what is it that you're going to put your hope in 2021? Are you going to be willing to wait on the Lord? Whatever his timing, whatever his plan for us this year is, are you willing to wait for him? And my encouragement finally is this. He ends the psalm by saying, Israel, put your hope in the Lord. And I would just say to you, put your hope in the Lord. For with the Lord is unfailing love, and with him is full redemption. You're not going to find that kind of hope or that kind of love anywhere or in anyone or in anything else this year. So let's put our hope in the Lord in 2021 together. Let's wait on him, knowing that his love and his mercy and his forgiveness and his grace is far greater than anything else we'll find in this world. Hope you guys have a great new year.